see if this... Cucamonga, ladies and gentlemen. Cucamonga. Alright. And now talking about the Friday the 13th remake 2009. I went to the theater to see this. Having barely seen any of the Friday the 13th movies at the time. I think I watched, 8. Obviously, because that was the first one I ever watched. And maybe a couple other ones. 6. Maybe like 4, 5, and 6 I had seen. And 8. And Freddy vs. Jason, of course, which I'm not counting in this retrospect, but in this review series. That'll be for Nightmare. But, there it is. Blu-ray. Had the DVD, but once I saw the Blu-ray in the bin at Walmart, I'm like, yeah, I'm grabbing this right now. So, yeah. So, this movie starts off, I think this is a good idea. They flash back, they just show us what happened, back in 1980 or whatever, where you have the camp counselor, which could be Alice, you don't know, cutting off Mrs. Voorhees' head. And they show you better continuity in one movie. They show that Jason saw his mother beheaded. Makes sense, right? So, from there, we go to a present time where Whitney and her friends are going. A couple of them are looking for a not stash, what's it called? There's weed growing in the area. And, you get it like, you get weed, they find the weed, you get the boobies and the butt cheeks, you get Jason killing people left and right. You got all this stuff going on, right? Jason shows up, this one guy, Wade, he goes to take a piss, right? And he finds the weed that they were trying to find earlier and they couldn't find it. He finds the weed and then he is killed by Jason. Jason then shows up, starts killing everybody else left and right, while Whitney and her boyfriend go to look at Camp Blood, or Camp Crystal Lake. And while that's happening, two of them are doing it. Jason shows up, the guy gets his foot stuck in a bear trap, and the girl gets put in it's a different version of the sleeping bag kill, where he puts her in a sleeping bag and he hangs her over the fire. She burns to death. And then Whitney and her boyfriend show up. The boyfriend gets killed, I don't remember how. But Whitney tries to get the other guy out of the thing, but he gets machete to the face. And then, he throws machete, and we get title card. This is 20 maybe a half hour, 20 minutes, maybe a half hour into the movie. And we get the title card. Sometime later, Clay, played by Jared Padalecki of Supernatural fame, kind of one of the reasons why I wanted to see this movie, along with My Bloody Valentine, which it's another good remake. But I've never seen the original, but he's looking for Whitney, who's his sister. And then you got this douchebag son of a bitch named Trent. Fuck you, Trent. Anyway, hope that doesn't pop up as the thing. That would suck. I'm sorry. Because my I don't put the thumbnails. It randomly picks one. So I hope the finger isn't the thumbnail. If it's the loading image, that's okay, because the loading image is different from the thumbnail. I hope they'll be okay. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have done that. I hope it doesn't pop up in the thing. That's gonna suck. I don't think that they let that stay on. I have to redo this review, and that would suck. So now we got more cannon fodder people. You got Trent. His supposed girlfriend, I can't remember her name, played by Danielle Panabaker. There's Bree, played by Juliana Gill. There's Chewie, played by the guy, and was it Aaron Yu? He was in Disturbia. And he's got his African American friend, whose name I can't remember. He was played by the guy who was in Final Destination 5. And there's two others whose name I don't remember. There's some blonde douchebag and some blonde chick. They go like topless water skiing, and the dude gets an arrow to the head. A la Part 3. There's a lot of homages. A la Part 3. Arrow to the head. A la Part 3. And the girl gets a machete to the head when she tries to, ow! Hide underneath the dock. And then I'm kind of hurrying through because I want to get this done because I plan on something and I'm going to do it before the sun goes down so you're not looking at black when I do this thing. So, Chewie gets killed when he goes out to the... After he makes a mess, like the bong breaks and he's got to clean up. So I don't remember, something breaks and he's got to clean something up. He goes out to the shed. Jason's there. Jason kills him. And then the African-American dude... I'm trying not to say black person, okay? I'm trying to be, politically correct. African-American. African-American guy, I don't know his name, goes out to check after Chewie and he was in a bear trap or he gets like a machete to the back or something. He's out there screaming and like, they gotta go help him. And Clay's like, no, it's bait. Because they went over to the camp and they had to run back. And the ironic thing is, Whitney is right underneath the camp. She's being captured. She's underneath there, right? She looks sort of like Jason's mom, Pamela Voorhees. A la part two, there's nods, all right? So, when... Dennis, okay, now, Daniel Panabaker's character goes off with Clay to search for his sister, right? She's doing a good thing. What does Trent do? He bangs the other chick, Bree. That's right. He bangs her. He's supposed to be dating Daniel Panabaker's character, but he dates Bree. But he does Bree. Yep. And there's a whole sequence where they're doing it, and she's videotaping it, and he's like rubbing her titties, and he's saying, "Oh, they're stupendous, they're stupendous," and I'm going. So she dies. Jason attacks her, but I think, and hangs her from the back of the bathroom door, and I think she's pretty much dead. But Trent shoots through the door, and it hits her, and he thinks that maybe he killed her. But, he didn't. Trent dies when he's attacked, he's, stabbed, and he's put onto the back of this truck on these spikes. And the truck just takes off. Which, could have taken his head off too, Jason. I'm just saying, I'm gonna fucking die. Anyway, so who's left, right? Clay, Daniel Panabaker, and Whitney, who is still trapped. They end up going back to Camp Crystal Lake and they find Whitney, but Panabaker dies. She's stabbed and leaves the other two. So it ends up this finale by the wood chipper where Whitney pretends to be Chase's mother, a la part 2. A la part 2. Did I say part? Yeah, part 2. A la part 2. And then he doesn't actually go through the wood chipper, but his head does kind of graze it a little bit. And they throw his body and machete in the lake, and they're sitting there. And before they can say a word, Jason pops up out of the water and grabs Whitney, and that's how the movie ends. Now, I always thought it would be intriguing if they had did a sequel to this, which they haven't yet, and they probably won't, because of all the freaking licensing problems. But if they explain that the water has healing properties, in this incarnation, not the rest of the series, but this incarnation, that the water heals Jason, which is why he survived his drowning. Because they explain his mother claimed he drowned back in 1950 whatever, or whatever that coincides with this, and but he was still wandering around out there, saw his mother die. Said that he. You could explain something like, oh, the kid bludgeoned... What actually happened was one of the kids bludgeoned him with something and threw his body in the river and said he drowned. And they never looked for the body. Because it floated away or something. But in all actuality, the water healed Jason. And then every time they throw him in the water, it heals him. Something I came up with. I know it sounds kind of stupid, but it's just an idea. Anyway, like I said, I'm doing this quick because I want to do something before the sun goes down. Will be okay. No, grooving. Whatever. This movie gets an 8 out of 10 for me. I love this. I like the movie. I like the movie. I went to the theater to see this. The nostalgic feels going to the theater. Whenever I go to the theater to see a movie, I kind of remember that experience. I was kind of by myself, But it was okay. I think it was a couple of people. I don't remember. So this was 10 years ago. Anyway, yeah. 8 out of 10. What are your thoughts on the Friday remake? What do you think of Derek Mears as Jason? I think he was one badass Jason, to be honest with you. I'll tell you that much. So, I can't really comment on the continuity because this is a remake. So I think they put enough good homages to the original franchise in here that it works. They kind of they kind of put elements of 2 with the character of Whitney looking sort of like Jason's mom and trying to trick him. 3 with the arrow to the head. Even 4 with the brother looking, instead of looking for revenge, he's just looking for his sister. You know what I mean? It's just like that. So remember to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll catch you next time for something really special. Hopefully it works. If not, you just... Okay, well, let me explain. What I want to do is I want to do a commentary for Never Hike Alone. You're not going to hear anything. I'm going to have it on mute and the headphones in. I'm going to do some commentary. I'm going to try it because I don't know how good my camera will record. It's 53 minutes long, and last time I tried to do a long video, which was my VHS collection. It cut it into 2 parts. So if it does that, you'll just get a regular review. But if it, puts it, because I don't want to put it in 2 parts. If it records it in one consecutive part, 153-minute or whatever, video of me doing commentary, then I'll put it up. Otherwise, you just get a regular review from me. And well, if it works, I'll see if you can. It's not going to be live or anything because I can't do live streams on here. But you guys can watch the commentary. So whenever you want, and watch it with the thing, even though it's on YouTube. But you got other streaming, whatever. I'll see you guys next time.